Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video response to Ultimate General's video about gamers. Over the years here on YouTube, we've heard so many different opinionated definitions of the word gamer, some of them being what I would consider the most ignorant things I've ever heard, and in most cases the definition didn't so much define what a gamer was as it did what that person was. In other words, their definition helped make them feel better or like more of a gamer than others they weren't too fond of. And because of this, I always believe that the real definition of gamer isn't used too often anymore, and that people who are new to gaming have the wrong idea about what gamers are, though I can't really blame them since the definition keeps changing. For me, when it comes to gamers, I personally always split them into three groups: casual gamers, regular gamers, and hardcore gamers. When I think of a casual gamer, I normally think of a person who plays games sparingly simply because for them gaming isn't really that important, and in most cases would rather be doing something else and may have something else already planned, and are just gaming to make a few minutes pass while waiting for what they really want to do. A game is nothing more than a task on their screen that they only have to press a few buttons to accomplish, and at any time they can stop. The problem with the definition of casual gamer, as I've said before, is that its true meaning keeps changing based on the emotions of the person using it. That is to say, a casual gamer to some people is a term that you use as a way to attack another gamer that would consider themselves hardcore. But if you laugh at an actual casual gamer for being a casual gamer, they'll just look at you like you're a damn idiot. Mainly because that's exactly how you would sound. But if you tell a hardcore gamer that they're casual, then they would take it as the ultimate insult. A regular gamer, however, is just that, a gamer. Play game, enjoy game for an hour or two, then switch games or turn the game off. They can also go either way depending on what game they play. Some days they may consider gaming boring and want to do something else other than play games all the time, while other days all they want to do is game and game only. The regular gamer isn't really affected by the term casual gamer, since they would agree that sometimes their actions do show that they can be casual, since sometimes they simply just don't feel like playing the game much or at all. And then there's the hardcore gamer. To me, these people use gaming as a way to try and define themselves, as the term hardcore gamer for a lot of people in this setting is like the new definition of cool. They call themselves hardcore as a way of acknowledgement for being a gamer. And in order for this term to work, they must split themselves apart from the casual gamer, kind of like how a person that considers themselves cool will try to prove it by picking on the one that they consider nerdy. But in some cases, a person calling themselves a hardcore gamer isn't really a hardcore gamer at all, and they're only using the term to try to define themselves as cooler than a casual gamer. But in order for this to work, they have to prove it, and when it comes to a random website like, say, I don't know, YouTube, the only way to prove it is to simply say over and over, I'm a hardcore gamer, I'm a hardcore gamer, in hopes that the others will in fact see them as a hardcore gamer. To me, however, this person isn't really a hardcore gamer, since they only use the term as, like I said, a way to define themselves as cooler than casual gamers, which to me is the wrong reason to call yourself hardcore. So what is a hardcore gamer when it comes to gaming as opposed to picking on those who they don't consider hardcore? Well, I define a gamer more by their actions and not by their words. Any one of us can call ourselves a hardcore gamer, but I believe we define ourselves as the type of gamers we are not with our words but with our actions. Take the game God of War 3. To me, a casual gamer will play this for 30 minutes to an hour maybe. Their main goal here is to try and get just a little bit further than where they were when they last played. They don't really care about beating the game, since they figure as they keep playing a little bit here and there, they'll eventually get to the end. But they aren't in any real rush to do so, as they have other things to worry about. The regular gamer will play this game a few hours a day. Unlike the casual gamer, their main goal is to beat this game, and they'll spend more time trying to do so. Chances are it'll take them a few days to do, as they may either stop and play a different game or after a few hours take a break and do something else. But they too will eventually beat the game. The hardcore gamer will probably beat this on the same day they bought it. But they have a completely different goal as the casual or regular gamer, as they have a different agenda. They not only want to try and beat the game as fast as they can, but they want to do it and achieve every single thing possible. Like, say, getting every single trophy possible in the game. They'll constantly play the game until they achieve that goal, and then and only then will they consider themselves to truly be finished with the game. A lot of people, including myself, aren't too fond of the game Call of Duty. However, my dislike has more to do with the game genre. Others believe that one thing may have ruined this game: kill-death ratio. But to me, this is one of the main things that gives some hardcore gamers more of a reason to play it. Without the kill-death ratio, for them, it would be a game with no real reason to play. For the casual or regular gamer, this isn't a problem, since they may not play this game all that much anyway, and if they do, it isn't to achieve anything but to simply have a little bit of fun. But a hardcore gamer will play this game for hours with a main goal in mind, and I think kill-death ratio is said goal. Only problem is, their method of achieving this goal is kinda ruining the game for other people. Now, as far as a gamer, be they hardcore, regular, or casual, being defined by what console or consoles they play, that's probably the biggest load of horse shit I've ever heard. Gamers, no matter what type, play what they want, when they want. That's pretty much my definition of gamers. It's truly defined with what they do, not what they say they do.